Hello, traders, and welcome to the market opening preview, April 13th, 2016. Traders, great to be with you on the Wednesday. It's hump day, middle of our trading week, and we have a lot going on for the rest of the week. Traders, is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Friends, like I said, it's great to be with you. Coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Bright blue, sunny skies, nice cool breezes today. Absolutely beautiful. I have to tell you, I am not in my office today or my condo. I am absolutely on a holiday today and for the rest of the week and into next week, to believe it or not. And I'm having a great time. All right, traders, let's get a move on, and let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday, and I'm your moderator for the Market Opening Preview Series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I will tell you that I record this during the Asia session. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006, and in 2008, I retired from a wonderful career as a firefighter paramedic in the great state of Florida. 9 days later, I came to Thailand for a 3-month holiday. Well, traders, I'm in my 8th year. Actually, it'd be April 16th. I start my 9th year here in Thailand. And it's a beautiful place to trade Forex. And of course, the country is absolutely awesome. The people, the food, oh man, can you beat Thai food? It's unbelievable. Great, huh? So, how do I trade? Well, the way I trade is I trade with fundamentals. I listen to fundamentals all day long. It's on my computer all day long. And if you're going to trade, you have to listen to fundamentals. However, I'm a technician and I trade from charts. I like trading from charts. I like candlestick patterns, price action, price structure, price failure, and I use Fibonacci a lot in my trading, as you'll see today as we look at some charts. Very interesting day yesterday, by the way. It was actually one pair that actually did what I wanted it to do. But, I can give you trade plans all day long. It doesn't mean they're going to work, right? We're just forecasting what we think is going to happen in the market. The market's going to do what the market's going to do, right? And we have to understand that as a trader. And that's okay. But none of the other charts gave us an entry. So, therefore, we didn't get an entry, right? Okay, so that's a little bit of how I trade. I let the trade make its move, the currency pair make its move. I wait for the pullback, and then I enter the trade. That's how I trade. So let's get the legal stuff out of the way. This is a risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, most importantly, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's take a look at what we got news and commentary. Let's look at how the U.S. Indices closed yesterday. Looks like they're all in the green. The Dow 30 closed positive 0.94%. The S&P 500 closed positive 0.97%. The Nasdaq closed positive 0.80%. And the small cap 2000 also closed positive 1.16%. Isn't that awesome? Great stuff. Great stuff. And if you take a look at what's going on in the Eurozone, same here. The DAX closed positive 0.81%. The FTSE 100 closed positive 0.68%. The CAC 40 closed positive 0.77%. And the Euro Stock 50 closed positive 0.59%. Traders, let's head over to Asia and let's take a look at what's going on in my side of the globe, as they would say. The Nikkei 225 is currently positive 0.64%. Remember, these countries are currently trading, okay? The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is positive 1.28%. The China A50 is positive 2.02%. The Hang Seng is also positive 2.22%. And the Kospi at Seoul apparently must be closed today because they closed yesterday positive 0.56%, and they are not trading at the current moment. and I gather they must be on a holiday. Well, it's always everybody deserves a holiday, right? All right, let's take a look at the Forex calendar. There's a lot of stuff going on today, and some of the big stuff that's going on. First of all, is China had trade balance come out today. It was a bad number, 29.86 billion, and consensus was 30.85 billion. Also, China exports was positive. Um, Consensus was 2.5, and it came out at 11.5. Wow, that's a big number for China. However, China imports was bad. Consensus was negative 10.2, and actual was negative 13.8. So that was not a good number for China. However, let's take a look at what's going on in the rest of the trading world today. What do we got? Man, wow, that's really quiet. Except for we have nothing in London. London's going to be a boring session today, I think. However, if we take a look at the New York session, we have a lot of data come out, but the main data that's coming out in the U.S. session is core retail sales month on month. And consensus is 0.4, and previous was negative 0.1. So they're expecting a pretty high number there for retail sales out of the U.S. session. Also today we got resales month on month. That comes out in the U.S. session, and also we have PPI coming out of the U.S. session. So the U.S. session is going to be quite busy. Canada has interest rate decision today, and BOC monetary policy reports coming out today. So we could see some volatility there, and that comes out about an hour before the U.S. stock market opens. Also, if you take a look at the U.S. Dollar, we have crude oil inventories, and everybody wants to know what the heck is going on with that, right? Then after that, after everybody's reported their numbers, we have a Bank of Canada. Governor Politz speaks today, and that will be at 11:15 a.m. on Wall Street, and that'll be at 22:15 hours on Bangkok, Thailand time. All right, so that gives you an idea of what's going on in the markets, and in the indices. Quite a lot going on, except for London. London does not have a lot of data coming out today. I think we got some good trades today. Yesterday didn't work out as good as I expected. We'll take a look at some charts and some indices and see what's going on. All right, James, let's get started. This is euro dollar, right? Yeah. Does this look appetizing? No. No. And what do we have here? We have a huge decline yesterday. You can see all these candles. Euro came down. I'm bearish on the euro dollar. Why would anybody want to be bullish? There's no good news now that, especially that, all the data out of the euro has been poor. So just keep an eye on that. I'm looking for a little bit of a pullback. I'm looking for a bearish candlestick formation, and we can sell this. Traders, you can sell this now. There's no problem with selling this right now. We're chasing price a little bit. I'd really like to see a pullback up to this. Look at this convergence here. Look at this. We got 255 and a daily pivot point all at the same price, right? So this is something we want to take a look at. But if it works, I want this to come all the way down to 1.1287. So this could turn out to be an awesome trade. Traders, if you look left of the chart, after this breaks, there's no price action. There's no price action left of the chart. So this can be an absolutely awesome trade today. Take a look at the pound. The pound is in a great spot. However, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to enter this pound in Asia, and I'll wait for the London Open. I'd like to see it get below that 55 EMA because I got a good feeling it's going to bounce there. And if you look left of the chart, you can see there's price action there. So I don't want to take this trade now. I'll wait till we get below that 55 exponential moving average. And we'll try to get in at 1.4252. And of course, we're going to take our profits at the S3 pivot at 1.4052. So, this is like almost a 200 pip trade here, if it works. And with the New York session giving us so much data today, I think we have a good chance of that happening. Okay? Let's take a look at the Aussie. I'm so bearish in the Aussie, and it's just unbelievable that I'm putting trade plans to buy this, right? So what do I want to happen? I want this to come back to the 50% Fibonacci level at 0.78653, and we'll buy this. Where are we going to take it to? Of course, we're going to take it to the 161.8 Fibonacci level at 0.7736, and we'll take our profits from there. However, again, we just had data come out of China, and like I just mentioned before, mixed data, right? Only good data they had was imports. The rest of that data was poor. So we'll see what happens here, and we'll have to wait for London to open to see what the Aussie dollar is going to do. I would think this trade plan probably won't come into working until we get to New York session. Okay, that's a lot of hours away. So, my trade plan is I'm going to wait for this to come back to a fib, and then I'll take it to the upside. Okay, so we're looking to buy the Aussie dollar today. Take a look at the Euro Aussie. This was an awesome trade yesterday. I hope some of you caught this. I did not, by the way. Look at how this thing just dumped yesterday, right? Off the 55 and 200 exponential moving average, and just absolutely went to the downside. Worked out perfectly. All right, now what we're looking for today is we want this to come back up to the daily pivot point and the 55 EMA, and we'll sell this. And we're going to take profit at the S2 reversal pivot point at 1.4649, and we're going to enter this at 1.4872. You can enter this now, but what happens if this comes back at you? So if you entered it now in Asia, even at the beginning of London, you got to expect a possible bounce here, and you're going to have to put your stop above that R1 pivot. That's not going to give you a 1-to-1 ratio. That's going to give you less than that. I like at least a 2-to-1 or a 3-to-1 ratio. So we'll keep an eye on this. But one thing about the Euro Aussie, it moves, and it moves very nicely. Okay? So let's keep an eye on that through the day. And this is my top trade for today. And for some reason, I got 2 slides of this. So let's go to the Euro Yen. Look at this Euro Yen. What a mess this pair is in. Kuroda, as I'm recording this, is again speaking today. They're getting ready to do something. And we have to be very, very careful if you're trading the yen pairs, because this has a great chance this can go in any direction. They're going to intervene with the FX, okay? They're going to intervene with FX, and they just don't like where the price is at. The yen is so strong right now. So what's my trade plan? Okay, we have a 55, which is that blue line, EMA, and we have a daily pivot point. Let's get below that. You know what? We'll sell it at 123.48. And of course, we'll take profit at the S2 reversal pivot at 122.62. So you say, well, William, what if this comes back up to the 200 or the R1? That's okay. Sell it from there. There's no problem with that. That's a good trade. It's a better trade than what I have on the chart. So it's all right if this goes all the way back up to R1 and we can sell from there. And if, I highlighted how horrible price action is left of the chart. There's a lot of Forex junk left of the chart. We want to clear that, all right? So if it goes back all the way up to the 200 or the R1, sell it from there. You're just going to have to be a little bit alert on what's going on and watch this. Again, this is not an Asia trade. This is a London trade. It might even be a New York trade. We'll see. Pretty interesting, but myself, I'm not trading a yen pair. because they're going to do an intervention and they're going to do something. I don't care what they say, they're going to do something to curb the yen. Okay? Let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar. Look at this thing. This pair moved up yesterday, totally against what I forecasted. I could do all the forecasting in the world. Doesn't mean it's going to work, right? However, this is not a bad thing. This is a really good thing because we're going to get to the R1 pivot. And we want to sell this at 0.6941. And we're going to take profit at 0.6852. So this is a really nice 80 pip trade. Yeah, I see we got a daily pivot in the 55 and expect to bounce there, right? But we're going to be break even by then. It's going to be a free trade. You're going to be break even plus 10 pips, 5 pips, whatever you want to do. And it's a free trade. So it's going to be a great trade for us today. I'm really keeping my eye on the New Zealand dollar today. Okay? All right, that wraps up our 6 currency pairs traders, and that is pretty interesting stuff. A lot of mixed stuff today. A lot of, I would say, indecision, right? There's not a lot of trades here except for the Euro Aussie that is really concrete. So we'll just watch Sunday goes on. Traders, I want to thank you on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL. FXCL, excellence in trading. Traders, always remember to trade smart and not hard. Traders, have a great trading day, and we'll see you in about 24 hours. Take care now. Bye-bye.